morning, good morning. Welcome back to the Everyday Growth Advisors live stream. I hope you're having a good morning across 9,000 miles away. It is another recap, a recap of the week. We're going to be breaking down the markets for you so that you don't need to do it. How are you guys doing on this Friday? And everybody in Asia, it is Friday night, so I hope you are joining me with your green tea or whiskey, whichever you prefer. No judgment here. This is a judgment-free zone. Personally, I have my green tea with me. I don't know, my voice is a little sore. But, you know what? It's all good. It's Friday. That means it's the last trading day of the week. We will be breaking down the markets today, do a recap of the week, going through some key things that are going to be happening. Also, just so you guys know, the Wave 14 signups are now live, okay? You can head over to learncompoundgrow.com/courses, scroll down over here to the intermediate course, which is now live. You can click enroll and sign up for this course if you were interested and get enrollment today. These enrollments will be open till Monday. There are going to be a limited amount of seats, so make sure that if you want to join this course, you can go sign up right now. This course is not going to happen till the third week of February. So I highly recommend that if you are considering to take the intermediate course, this is the time to do it. All right, this is the time. Especially if you're a EGA alumni who has taken the beginner's course and you're looking to become better, you want to learn about credit spreads, you want to learn about debit spreads, you want to learn about straddles, all the advanced strategies, and you want to learn it from me through the peel the onion process, then what are you waiting for? It's the right opportunistic moment. So make sure you go sign up, and that way you will be in class on Monday. Okay. Once again, these courses come with 2 live trading sessions, and also, day by day recordings sent to your emails if you can't attend the class, etc., etc. So go to the website, have a look at what we offer, and make that decision. We hope to see you there with us. All right. Perfect. Yesterday the Fed spoke. Markets were a little jittery, and it was an interesting day, interesting trading day. It was a choppy day. We somehow made it alive in the Everyday Growth Advisors Discord. Of course, made some decent money. Caught big plays on. I caught part of the wave on Beyond, and then I cut my trade too short. I wish I held a little longer. I think I only played like this run up right here, and then I didn't capture this half of it because I was a little skeptical of us being a little overextended here in this zone. Oops, wrong color. We want yellow there. This was your supply zone here, and so I was thinking, maybe we might just kind of sell off to cover this gap, but we didn't. Beyond kept running. We did catch a couple of nice scalps yesterday. Airbnb. Played this one to the perfection yesterday. It was trading in the channel. We caught this extreme loss wave up on a weekly contract. Played the loss wave up, and then it sold off right after that. We got out for about $100 some on this one. And then also we played a AAL breakout, American Airlines, of this bullish wedge that was forming. Played this breakout right here. Played it, pretty much scalped a 10 contract position for a easy $50 here. So yeah, it was a great trading session. Now today pre-market we see a bunch of things happening. So let's have a look at the news real quick. Remember, we follow the news not to read it and not to actually be informed. We read it to be entertained, right? We read the news to be entertained on a daily basis. As traders, you never want to read the news for the news. You want to read the news to be entertained, because what the news says, you do the opposite, right? You do the opposite. So Biden urges swift action on giant aid plan with Republicans weary. Now the funny thing is, we got the plan, and then the market's kind of showing a bearish fit here. We were looking for this correction for a while, and it wasn't happening, and we were waiting for the Fed to speak, and then once the Fed did speak, we've kind of dipped below here. I'll do the SPY technical update in a little bit, but this looks like we're entering a little bit of a bearish phase. Now, one thing that's great here is that we have a combination of fiscal policy and monetary policy working together right now, right? The central bank said, money printer goes brr, unlimited QE, let's go, right? That's what Fed said. And then fiscal policy with Biden saying, let's keep spending, right? He has almost a $2 trillion bill on the on the books that he wants to push out, increase stimulus checks to by $1,600. That puts money directly into the pockets of Americans. Increase unemployment, ability for unemployment to be paid for a longer period of time, and a whole bunch of things, right? Pre-market here, we have JP Morgan up slightly. Well, oh, now it's down. Oops, it was up. I guess it was up. Down at 139 now. We wanted this to be actually a bearish play, and Bank of America was another one we were looking at that was supposed to be a bearish play, and yeah, okay, it is down a little bit pre-market here. So banks getting sold off a little bit. We have some $28 out the money call puts on Bank of America here because we saw some bearish flow on this one. We'll see how that goes in the long run. Now, other things that are happening here. Trump administration takes a final swipe at China and its companies. They're trying to impose sanctions on officials and companies and alleged misdeeds in the South China Sea, and an investment ban on 9 more firms. All right. On top of that, Trump is in the process of getting impeached, the only president to ever be impeached twice. This is another thing possibly causing jitters in the market, but I honestly don't think that that's really the key focus here. The key focus is vaccinations and how quickly we can roll them out. Okay, vaccines. And then at the same time, how we can remain fiscally responsible as the US debt burden grows. All right, that's another thing. Now, another thing that you haven't realized, which I want to point out, is bond yields have been steadily increasing. We've been talking about this for a while, which means appetite for bonds have been really crowding out. But at the same time, here's the weird part. S&P 500 dividend yields, you can see that for the past months, since June, has been on a decrease with the only exception of October. What does this mean? The companies are reporting lower earnings per share, okay, in terms of percentage yield per month. So we went from 1.8, which was a peak there, to 1.6, and now to 1.55 in December, which shows you that companies in the S&P 500, even though in December should be a very high cyclical month, are showing poor performance. Couple this with the overheated market, a Fed that is overstimulating and willing to let inflation go higher, we may see a period of exuberance followed by a possible bearish correction, right? A possible bearish correction. So this was your moment of exuberance, right? Consolidation, and then your bearish correction happening right now, right? It all makes sense completely. Now, can the bearish correction keep on going? Well, we'll have to see about that, right? Let's actually have a look and see where this would actually end up, right? We would have to see through this swing high and low where we could actually possibly end up. And so the key level of support here would be 61.8 for S&P 500, and then the 50 fib retracement here, which would be the 3768 level and then the 3750 level. These two will be key levels to watch as we head into next week. Okay, that is if we don't get a bullish buy up today. Remember that SPY will only remain bearish if we break below into these levels here and rest on the 150 moving average, which has been a strong level of support. The last level of defense will be the 23.6, which will be the 3700 level on SPY. Okay, that's another thing. What else here? The Fed wakes up to raise. Stocks yields fall as reflation trade sputters. Okay. Kim Jong-un's new missile points to early provocation for Biden. All right. Bitcoin ends choppy week of trading with prices below 40,000. Trump back to saying George China ambition to take on Boeing. Okay. All right, cool. And on the Wall Street Journal, JP Morgan quarterly profit jumps 42%. I wonder who has been talking about JP Morgan and SPX for the whole of this last quarter. I wonder who it was. I don't know who it was, but some guy who's been talking in this live stream has been talking about how investment banks will outperform, and financials as a sector would outperform. Lots of investment income here. They have been doing a lot of IPOs. They've been doing a lot of SPAC acquisition, special purpose acquisition companies that are, giving them a lot of income. Not surprising here, JP Morgan making a big quarterly profit jump. And despite that, even if a big profit jump happens, you can see banks sometimes sell off, right? Banks sell off. It's pre-market, it's down 1.74%, right? Okay, why? Because interest rates are still pretty low. This is happening because the Fed said they're going to keep interest rates low, right? If interest rates are low, then the banks don't make no money. And remember that JP Morgan is one of the biggest commercial banks as well, okay? They loan a big amount of money to commercial and also retail population. $2 trillion almost, okay? They have $2 trillion in assets. So if interest rates are artificially kept low, then JP Morgan has to force interest rates down. And if interest rates for a bank are low, then how do you expect them to make money, right? How do banks make money? They make money by lending people money. And so if interest rates are artificially low for the foreseeable future and the Fed doesn't have any reason to increase the interest rates, then expect bank stocks to be suppressed for a while, okay? I like JP Morgan when we are trading below the intrinsic valuation. So we are still very far away from it at $128 here, as we did our intrinsic valuation for this ticker of the week this week. Just to recap for you guys, we have been on a very big bull run here with banks, right? So lots of things that happened this week. Wells Fargo reports earnings rose 4%. Another one. Stock feature slide on tax concerns. Well, that's what the narrative is, but I can tell you that it's not just about tax concerns, right? It's not just about tax concerns. They say investors worry that stimulus plans will lead to higher taxes. Okay. Well, that's possible. You know how the Democrats work, so it's going to be an increased tax purpose for the next 4 years. Ant Group is moving quickly to comply with regulations. China's central bank says. That's great. That may be bullish for BABA. Let's see what it's trading at pre-market here. BABA up by $4 here pre-market. 350 to be exact, 1.4%. Not bad. Okay. Watch that one for some momentum. We have a couple of these on the snipe list today on the Discord. If you haven't yet looked at our Discord yet, make sure you go to our website and check it out. We have now over 60 members on our Discord. It's growing into a beautiful community, and I really love the team that we've built over there. And then U.S. expands Chinese investment blacklist to Xiaomi. Ooh, that's bad. And okay, All right, cool. Not really much there apart from that. Pre-market movers here. Sundial Growers once again up 10%. Nah, not really that phased by this one. No. BlackBerry up 21%. What are they doing? Selling plastic now, just like Kodak. What happened? Oh, and of course Palantir up 5% pre-market. This was one that I got stopped out on 2 days ago. And now it's up 5%. Of course it is. Of course. So Palantir up 5% pre-market because ARK Investments bought into this company. I believe they bought a $500,000 share position in this company. We're looking to actually play this breakout today. And the breakout already happened. So it is what it is. Okay. And then we have retail numbers here that came out not long ago. Manufacturing index, much worse. Retail sales, much worse. PPI, much worse. Core retail sales, month over month, down 1.4%. Well, retail sales, this is, I mean, you know, everybody's probably been shopping online, right? Let's see, retail level, yeah. So, let's see. So, total value retail sales, excluding automobiles, indicating should be taking positive. Okay, so well, it has been worse for the past 3 months. Actually, it's getting worse and worse. That's what the market's probably not liking either. And then PPI here, purchasing also down. Okay, so JP Morgan, a little better than expected. Stock still sold off. Wells Fargo also kind of missed their revenue, but then hit on EPS. PNC Financial beating on both. Interesting. Okay. Another one that I called out on the Discord, I don't know, 3 days ago. CCIV, this one, a hype stock. This is a FOMO company that can possibly run. Is supposed to be a merger between this company and Lucid Motors, which is a direct competitor to Tesla, but the high-end version of Tesla. This one's been rallying quite a bit. Sold off yesterday on news that there was a rumor that they wouldn't merge, and then now it's getting bought up again. Watch this one closely as it could rally for no apparent reason, just like how all SPACs have this year. I would say the $20 mark is a decent level to get out, which is where I'll be aiming to get out the next time. And the sector heat map here, we have Facebook up about 1% this morning. Facebook has been on a murderous path of destruction here. You know, on the 4-hour chart, this looks disgusting, right? You can see how we've hit our target. We had a perfect target here. I'm pretty sure many of you who've been watching this live stream for a while, you know that we were bearish on Facebook for a while, and we've been playing this to the downside. Now we actually took a position here, entry position for the long side. So we're no longer bearish on Facebook because we've hit our target. We're actually into long positions now. I've already taken some calls for the run up towards ER, which is going to be on 27 January. So we want to play this for the earnings report that's going to come up. A run up to the $260, $270 level. This would be about the right level at which Facebook could rally to. Okay. So I want to see a reversal here first before we get further into another position. Pre-markets, it's up a little bit. Let's see if we can close above this point here on the daily candle would be nice. A big daily candle will be nice today, but I don't think that we will get that. We'll have to see what happens today. Okay. Exxon, 10 Genomics, Host Hotels, Telephone Data Regency, PG&E is up 3%. Wow, this stock, for those of you that don't know, I used to work at PG&E. And this stock has been down for a long time now. You know, HP, okay, Ali Financial, great, interesting. Okay, not much here. So as I was saying, watch the treasury rates as they get a little more crazy, okay? You need to keep track of those. What else is moving? Tesla up 1%. XOM here, ExxonMobil down 3%. I'm not exactly sure why energy is suffering today. Majority of the banks diversified are all down, just because of interest rate jitters. Actually, all of the banks except for these, which are not really banks. Credit services are just performing stably here. What is this here? Discovery Inc. is up, and 5 Networks, whatever that is. Hewlett Packard is up. HB, yep. CMS, Energy, okay. All right. All in all, a pretty flat opening pre-market. There are a couple of things we'll be watching for the pre-market today. It's going to be part of our snipe list, which is going to be on the Discord channel. We have some key things that we want to trade today. There are some catalyst events that we're trading. We put the snipe list out already, so the members on the Discord already can have a look at it and start planning their trades around the trading day. We don't believe in putting out the snipe list, you know, very close to market open, because then you don't have time to review it, and then it's just a disaster. So you have almost an hour to kind of prepare with your snipe list. Okay, excellent. Now we need to put a vote for the ticker of the week for next week. Now I have an idea, and we haven't done a Chinese stock in a while, so I want to make today's ticker of the week choice only Chinese stocks. Let's have a look at all the ones we've done in the past. So, oh, wait a minute. So we've done a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26 companies already. We have already done 26 companies this past sessions on this live trading and on the live streams. We're going for 27 now. What will 27 be? Pick a Chinese stock. Lockheed Martin is good as well. Mark, by the way, I love that stock. Great time to purchase Lockheed Martin if you're looking for a long-term position on it. FYI, now that you brought it up, this is a great spot to purchase some. Just want to let you know. So Chinese stocks only, okay, and go. Baidu is good. PDD, okay, that's a good one too. JD, okay. XPEV is also a Chinese company, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is. Xpeng, that's also not bad. I like Baidu. I like Xpeng. I like JD. I like all of these. Baidu again. Baidu, okay. Baidu. Meituan. The problem with Meituan is I don't think you can trade it on TD Ameritrade. It's an OTC stock, so I don't think you can. Baidu is, how can you not know what Baidu does, bro? Baidu is like the Google of China almost. Well, they're not really exactly the full Google of China, but they do similar services like Google. Keep going, guys. There's 64 of you. Please, please keep voting, because I need to know what you guys want for next week. JD, LKNCY. There was another ticker I was looking at. This one is another hype stock, by the way. If you're looking for one of those like SPX that you want to trade, Longview Acquisition Corp. This is another one. I think they are rumored for, let me tell you, LGVW. I'm pretty sure this one was rumored for something. Yeah, this one is funded by Bill Gates. It's a SPAC funded by Bill Gates. Oh man, come on, what is this? Cancel anytime. Wait, how do I get out of this? What the heck? Oh, maybe it's the article. This company is to merge with Butterfly Network, and if you look at Butterfly Network as a company, this company is, I think, funded by Bill Gates. So let's see here. They use like an ultrasound device. So ultrasound on a chip, a semiconductor wafer that contains discrete signal processors and amplifiers. Works with conventional disting, crystals, uses lasers to capture an image. Size of an electronic razor, and can be used to scan the entire body. So think of it like a handheld scanner. And it's actually pretty interesting. It's just a portable, easier and clean way to scan patients. Yeah. And then they can plug the thing into the iPhone and download everything. Pretty interesting, huh? So look, Butterfly Network has raised a total of $370 million in funding from investors, including the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Something I came across. You wouldn't really know these kinds of things unless you're like as me, obsessive about reading into fine details. So this has been on a run. It's at $20-something now. And yesterday was up 5%. I think it could run further. So, keep your eyes on this one. It might be one of those things that run stupidly, including CCIW. Okay, keep your eyes on these. Let's tally the vote. Okay, good morning. Baidu 1, Baidu 2, Baidu 3, Baidu 4, Baidu 5, Baidu 6, Baidu 7, Baidu 8, Baidu 9. Okay. And then we have PDD. Any more PDDs? PDD. No other PDDs. Lockheed Martin. No. JD, Tencent. JD. 3 JDs. Neo. We have done Neo already, Jeff. JD almost. Nah, we had 3 JDs. Okay, so Baidu it is, I guess. If everybody agrees on Baidu, throw a fire emoji in the chat, guys. Throw a fire emoji. If you agree that we should look at Baidu, which by the way can still run. This thing can still run, FYI. I still think this can run. Just not maybe run like run right away, but this can still run. So our target for Baidu was actually in this zone right here. This was when we called out the long signal on the Discord, FYI. Wherever I put the arrows from now on is where we call out the signal. So this is exactly the candlestick which we called out the signal, and then Baidu ran. Okay. Obviously, some of us caught the play because we were tracking this moving into this channel right here. There were a whole bunch of people on the Discord that made a ton of money on Baidu yesterday. Obviously, I didn't because I'm a fool and I didn't take my own advice. But we have a target up here at 270. This is what our target is for Baidu, where the 61.8 extension is. So we're looking at this as a upside for Baidu. But I like this consolidation here. If we can get a bounce on this level here, it might be a nice push up to 270. However, you definitely do not want to play next week expiries, especially since the market is somewhat bearish. Okay. Cool. Once again, for new people that just came into the live stream, welcome in. Hope you guys are having a great day. Make sure you smash the like button. That's the only thing that I ask for you guys when you come into this live stream. Also, if you were looking to join the intermediate course, it is now live. You can go check it out on learncompoundgrow.com/courses. Or you could go to the link which I have pinned on the chat. If you scroll down here, you'll see the intermediate course is now live to sign up. You can enroll in it if you want. This is what the intermediate class includes. You can go have a look and see. Okay. We will be having a live trading session today on Discord as well. So hopefully you will join us there. Man, Alec, I'm so pissed off at Zoom because it is actually up big time. I got stopped out yesterday, remember? So Zoom is up 2%, and I also like playing Zoom to the upside because on the 4-hour, this was a falling wedge. You can see this, and we broke out of this falling wedge on a technical formation here. However, we want to see Zoom break out of this level here at 400 to play this to the upside. I will be happy if we can consolidate above these moving averages for a while. Damn, you're in? Yeah, you're about to make bank. You're about to make bank for sure. Congratulations on that win, man. We called out Zoom on our live trading session yesterday as well. Of course, our members made some decent money on that as well. Nice little play. Lunch money. But yeah, there's been a lot of bullish flow on this one. And we see this playing to the upside to the 420, 430 levels. At least minimum. This resistance up here. Discord membership paid, obviously, yes, that is awesome. I'm happy that, you guys find the Discord a conducive place. Who from here on the live stream right now is in the Discord community, actually? I actually want to know. How many of you actually attend this, this live stream? Tell us how you feel so far, being 2 weeks into the Discord. We've been in here for 2 weeks now, right? How do you guys feel? It's been, what, 2 weeks now? It's exactly 2 weeks, 15th today. How do you guys feel being in the Discord? BA 245 call, 219 expiry, 245 is recent high. Awesome. Let me have a look. Feel free to put your tickers in for me to look at, by the way. I'll do that right now for you guys. Me, I am me. It's sick. Awesome. Glad to hear it. It's amazing. Thank you. Great. Thank you. It's off the hook. Having fun exploring it and learning. Awesome, Anderson. I know who Anderson. I know who Anderson is. It's Peter. It's you, right? Now I know. See, now I know who the people on who are talking to me on a daily basis are. Loving the EJA community. That's awesome. I mean, first week is awesome. You basically improve your game every day. Awesome, John. I'm glad you like it. That's our aim. The live streaming sessions is really supposed to help. Great work. Thank you, Keston. Appreciate that. All right. So somebody was asking about Boeing. 245 calls for 19th of February. 245 is a recent previous high. 245. Jesus, bro. That's a little far, man. That's a... Wow, that's not on my scale even. That's up here. I don't know if you can move that much in 1 month, but maybe it's possible. But I would say be careful. Dark side trading view, Liddy. Yeah, dude, I know I had to move to the dark side just out of interest of, you know, this is now neglected. Our target was still here for Boeing. This is a supply zone right here. I actually need to redraw this whole thing, so maybe I will do it one of these days. Because these swings are now off the, it's not in the proper channel. And we actually broke out of this channel here. But we're consolidating sideways. So, when are we going to see you on the Discord, Mark? Let's see here. Okay, so we do have a little bit of an uptrend here forming perhaps. There's a possibility, but we'll see if that actually does come true. We need to break out here first. The main thing here with Boeing is breaking out of this key level of resistance, which is 216. Now, the supply zone here definitely is around here. Sorry, the demand zone, my bad. And the supply zone is actually going to be right here. So we have this point right here. We'll make this a tad bit smaller. There we go. Roku 400 puts a 122. Man, I would hold that one, but then at the same time, that's a risky one. I don't know. It's, man, I'll have a look at Roku right after this, Akash. I'll look at it. Give me a second here. I'm just gonna do this Boeing analysis real quick. So we have our supply and demand zones up here. Now, we need to draw in our extension here. So we have your swing low and the swing high here. So we're gonna drop, we're gonna extend. We're gonna do a fib extension here, since we want the price action from the bottom to the top. So then we have your extensions on the top over here, and the target, the real target you want to look at here is this target. So this is your range that you should be aiming for whoever was asking for Boeing. Santosh, here's the real strike you should be aiming for. 228 at max for February. That's a valid move with time value. Okay, now we can do Roku. Okay, so I assume the ticker of the week is going to be Baidu for next week. Thank you for voting, guys. Baidu's a great stock to analyze anyway. So we'll cover it as it probably rallies. Nice. Okay, you said 400 puts for next week. It's highly possible, in my opinion. Highly possible. You know, a 3%, 4% move will probably get you there. And I've been looking to short Roku too. I just haven't had the signal to. What you should do though, here's a better plan. I don't know if you're already in this position, but you should wait for the break off 400 and then short it. You should wait for the break, the retest. Wait for the retest and then short it. You enter when you have the wave confirmation. You probably get one wave down, up, and then once you test this, short that. That's what I would recommend. MO 44 calls. Altria. Weren't these the guys that were doing the jewel pods at one point in time? Yeah, they were. Consumer, non-durables, tobacco. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. You said $44 calls for 129. I mean, Looks okay. Huh. $44 calls. Yeah, I remember that, Michael. That was so funny when that happened. I remember I was like, I was so, I was like, wow, you guys just basically diluted your shareholding. And like they diluted their equity too. It was weird. I don't know. It was the weirdest thing they've ever done. I personally don't like this to the upside just yet. Just from a technical standpoint, I think you should wait for the break above 42 and then try to play this up to 44. And then you really want to wave up above 42, a bounce on this zone to validate as support, and then you take this to the upside. That would be an even stronger move. Don't be taking this on an impulsive wave up. That's how you lose the most money. Many of you guys make these mistakes, and I always try to point it out during the live trading sessions, which is what saves people a whole bunch of money that people don't realize. Whenever you see a breakout happening, for example, this breakout here, right? Let me bring this chart here to this side. Okay. Let's say you see a breakout happening, right? You see this resistance, and then you see the stock moving towards this resistance, right? And it breaks out. What many of you do is you enter right here. But you don't realize that this is actually an impulsive wave. This is an impulsive wave that is going to have very high premiums if you're trading options. If you're buying shares, it don't really matter, right? You're planning to hold the stock for a while anyway. But if you're buying options, what happens is that the moment, like for example, this one just kept going, right? But what happens to stocks like that is it makes a move up, and then it comes down, and when it comes down, because you bought on the impulse wave somewhere up over here on the top, when it comes down, your option immediately is in a loss. You drain premium right away. And then you ask yourself, hashtag, why does God hate me? I brought it back. I brought it back, guys. Why does God hate me, right? You ask yourself that question. You're like, oh man, why did I take this contract and now it's in a loss again? Nah, it's not because it's in a loss and God hates you. It's the fact that you're buying it at the wrong time. You're buying it on a wave up as opposed to waiting for the retracement, a confirmation, and then taking it to the upside from the bottom when premiums deflated. Okay? Remember that. Always remember that. Okay, D-Dog. Yeah, we're watching D-Dog closely. This is another one we're watching. Okay. D-Dog is a beautiful cup and handle. It's perfect for brewing some nice tea right now, but we're waiting. So this is where we have this candle right here is where we had our upside signal, but then we were expecting this to come down into this thing over here. So upon the break of this little zone here at the 104 is where we want to play D-Dog to the upside. Our target's going to be at 113. Okay, just FYI. So I'm leaving this chart burnt into your head so that you can have a look at some things that we're looking at. Okay, Snapchat. Let's see. Haven't even looked at this for like, I don't know, a long time. Yo, what happened yesterday though? What the heck? Wow. What happened? What was the news? What was the news on this one? Something happened. The stock wouldn't just sell off like that. Very choppy though. Snapchat looking like a pure algo traded thing now. 55 calls for 219. To be honest, I wouldn't play the upside here. Whenever you see a big sell-off in the market, you never go against the trend. Unless you see a strong reversal today, then I would say, okay, play it. But you don't want to take the upside here. You don't know how much longer this can fall. And remember, you have a demand zone right here at the 44 to 46 level. Okay. I don't recommend playing calls on this just yet. We did it yesterday before the close. Awesome. Okay, you're talking about your position you took on Roku. Okay, got it. Yeah, I would say try to get rid of it today just so that you don't... okay, if Roku... Roku should be down pre-market, isn't it? Wait, let's see. I feel like it would be because the market sold off. Oh, barely. No, it's up pre-market. Wow, okay. I would say either convert this into a spread or sell that contract and rebuy it on Monday. That's what I would recommend, Akash, because you don't want to be holding that over the weekend for no reason. Okay, convert it into a spread so you don't lose theta, or Like, so since you have puts, you can either sell a put or something like that, so you can lock in your the zone of action here, okay? Or you can just get rid of the contract. Okay. Let's see. Already yesterday, how are things? ICLN, whatever that is. What is that? Oh, global clean energy. Okay, ETF. Exuberance. Well, it's going. Yeah, man. Facebook. Yep. Yeah, we're already looking at Facebook in the Discord. Trump news. Okay, got it. Marlon, thank you. Neo put. Okay. How do you determine supply and demand zones? Juliana. So I have a video on that talks about that on the playlist here. If you go to my channel and go to playlist right here, click on the growth webinars, and you'll see a whole bunch of webinars here. Many of you don't know, but there's a lot of gold over here. Like, seriously, a lot of gold. And if you scroll down here, you'll see one on recognizing supply and demand zones. You can watch this one for 43 minutes. You can skip through it if you want. But I go through the basics on how you find these things. All right. And I do it for you guys to learn. So, excellent. Now, thanks for that. We'll be checking that out. That makes sense, T. Thanks, no problem. Of course. All right, let's go back to ICLN. So we're looking at clean energy, but this one's kind of looking bearish right now. I feel like the run has already happened, and now if you're trying to play this to the upside, you might get caught holding the bag here. 35 calls. I mean, it could possibly go up, but yeah, I would consider playing this only if you get a break above the 33 level here, so that you can confirm that this is once again in an uptrend. That's what I would do. Whoever was asking me about this. Okay, cool. Facebook, yeah, Igor, we're covering that in the Discord. So I said it earlier already. It's just a great time to add shares of Facebook. People who have been following this live stream for a while know that we called this target right here, and now we are already at our target. So if you played Facebook puts with us, congratulations. Now we are already in Facebook calls, and we're not gone like all in. This is not our whole position in there. I intend to buy more as we do a reversal, okay? So there's no need to chase this to the upside now. You scale in, all right? You scale in. So I took one position here, which is in a loss, and I'm going to take another position probably when I see another bottoming out pattern, okay? But I'm holding this till the earnings report, which is going to cause Facebook to rally, more than likely, okay? So that's what we're doing here. Neo, $55 put, okay? Yeah, looking good. Neo, $55 put looks good. I like it. I like it. Right above the demand right here, I like it. I think it's highly possible. And we have our target there anyway. This is great. I like it, Aaron. That's a good choice. Neo 55 puts. Probably hold it till next week. Expect to face some resistance at the support at like 58.50, and then this level too at 56.50, something like that, 57 maybe. These two levels will be key levels for Neo to test us on the way down. So you might get a couple waves. I don't know what your expiry is, but you should get a pretty far out expiry, like maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks at least. With Facebook, I recommend going. My Facebook position is for February 19th, I believe. I think it's February 19th. I have 270 calls. These are currently trading at around, I think, $500 to $600 per contract. You can play those if you want. Those are the ones I'm taking, and then I'm gonna add some more. I'm gonna add probably 1 to 2 more contracts on the way up here. So once I get that bottoming out pattern, I see Facebook making higher highs. I'll add one more here, that kind of thing, you know, and then play this run up to 270, which is the resistance here. Okay, that's the plan with Facebook. Neo, how do you determine supply? Okay, got that. How much time? Okay, I already read. It should, Facebook, make sure you have like a minimum of a month out. Minimum. You want at least a month. I'm playing a little longer after earnings too, just so I have time value. This is the earnings on 27th January. I'm playing 19th February, so I have more time. Okay, cool. Excellent. So, great live stream today. I want to say thank you to all of you guys for tuning in. You know, it's always great to have you guys from the EGA tribe here. Once again, if you're looking to do the intermediate course, I would say sign up as soon as possible. We have limited seats. And then, as for the rest of the Discord team, I'll see you on the live trading session, which is going to happen on a Zoom call today. We'll be having another joint session with Wave 13 of the beginners course. So today the old dogs will meet the new dogs again. We have the old alumni, which are part of the Everyday Growth Advisors Waves 1 to Wave 12, meeting Wave 13 today. Again, for the second time. This is the second live trading session for Wave number 13. You get 2 live trading sessions with all of the courses that you take with me, and access to me whenever you need it. So we like doing that. Thanks for the reminder. Okay, great. At what level would you let go of Zoom calls? Currently rallying, but it drops quickly too. To be honest, this thing could honestly go up like pretty far. This thing could go pretty far based on the fib. But I would say once you're approaching this level right here at 405-ish, you should start grabbing exits, in my opinion. Don't wait till 410, which is where the resistance is and where everybody else is grabbing exits. Grab your exits somewhere before, on the way up here. Grab them somewhere here. I would say 405 would be a good one. Next week's ticker is Baidu. We voted on it earlier. So one last time, if you could just smash the like button on your way out. I'd like to thank you guys for attending this live stream. Hope you guys have a great weekend. We're going to be doing a live trading session now, so I'll be kind of busy with that. I'm going to prep for it a little bit. But yeah, I really appreciate it if you take some time, hit the like button, the thumbs up on your YouTube platform. That really helps me to get this video out to other people. And yeah, sincerely wish you guys a great weekend. Enjoy. Have a couple of drinks on my behalf, and I will see you guys back on Monday with Baidu as the ticker of the week. We'll cover additional things, whatever we need to know for the week then, and we shall see you then. Happy Friday, everybody. Peace, love, and see y'all on Monday. Take care.